guys, this is my DCUO Battle Tank Rage Supercharged Spam pet build. I like using it in red content and maybe like a solo elite. This ain't it right here, this is just me showing you my artifacts. I got 12 of them Wolfpack now, 40 mil. I play on Xbox. I hope you guys like the video. Alright, just queuing it up now. This is my first video, so I missed a piece of one of the parts after the boss fight. But that's alright, it'll shorten it up a bit. You guys probably already ran this a bunch of times. At least you'll get the gist of it. The goal is to have your booze out 100% of the time, but sometimes you get stunned, and sometimes I forget my Mercy proc.
Okay, Lucia.
I got Mercy, Quizlet, Strat.
Your sister leads here. Don't get too excited. This place is supercharged with the power of fear. That means yellow lanterns. Go find Esperanza. I'll cover the entrance in case our yellow friends decide to drop by.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but you guys seen it.
This place.
You always want to, when you have Berserk, you want to wait before you bring out your booze after you just proc Berserk, because then you'll get twice that damage. Oh yeah, Red Tornado. So Red Tornado, all the damage that you do, it heals you. So that's what kind of makes this build a little viable too, is all the pets are healing me when they're doing damage. And when they do damage, it heals me. But with Mercy, all the damage that I heal, it heals them. So it's a give and a take, and give and a take. Or a double give, I guess. They heal me, and I heal them back from their heals, which is nice. Because the survivability kind of goes down quite a bit without the booze out. A lot of times I like swapping in my henchman and my orbital, because it's really quick swaps. Now that swaps are taken out, you could swap your weapons and stuff like that, but I haven't even got the mods yet for the elite weapons, so I'm just swapping my easy swaps. I use the record feature on the Xbox and put it through the cloud. That's how I made this video. It's pretty cool. This is just the 720p version though. So maybe I'll start doing the 4K, but you can only do 1 minute at a time. So every 3 minutes on this video I had to stop for a second and hit record. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, maybe there's a better way to do it, but
how could she be here?
I'll have to look into that. Yeah, there it is. I'm swapping my stuff in. And if you time it right, you can do double Mercy proc for the damage when you call out your henchman.
Things shouldn't be here. They're dead.
Yeah, I already got my supercharge back before it even comes off cooldown. That's what you want. And I got all tank gear. I'm not running DPS gear because I usually tank if I'm running the alert and the raid in my full tank build. More so because nobody wants a tank nowadays, and I'm not even that good of a tank, but I'll tank just so we can get the content done or get the group going. So when the second part happens in the raid and the alert, I can switch to this build, just killing all the ads. But I think I'm gonna have to make a range build because of those repulsors that keep shoving you around. So I just keep lunging at them with my supercharged generator and my outrage, and they keep flying me back.
Where are you? I'm on my. There's so much. There's too much.
I get some pretty good single target burn
She's gone. There's Carol. What's
when I line everything all up. Not like, probably not comp worthy, but enough for it to have fun and have a pet build.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, this boss is pretty much already dead. Yeah, that's for the video. I must have not recorded something or not uploaded part of it. Yeah, I finished her off, came into here. And all the damage those pets do gets doubled by Berserk. That's what makes Rage Berserk spam build amazing, is that it doubles your damage, almost completely doubles your damage. But then with the pets, it's just a whole other story. I was thinking of doing Source Shard, but I don't even think I need it. Looking at this, I wouldn't want to lose any supercharge, and I wouldn't want to lose. See, they always keep their shields up because they're healing me, and the healing I get heals them. And with Mercy, healing them gives them the shield, which is really good in elite content. I'd like to battle tank this in elite content, but every time I'm in tank roll, everyone wants me to tank, right? So unless I find a tank already. But some tanks, they do not understand how to hold aggro. And what it is your hit counter. So if every time the tank drops his hit counter and I'm in tank roll, I'll get the aggro. So I got Lazarus, so maybe I'll just put Lazarus on instead, just in case I pick up aggro and I can kind of get out of there.
Shadow creature. Keep fighting. We're almost to the shelter. It's okay.
I've been watching.
And you always want to try to clip everything. Like sometimes they stun you and you can't get your clips off. Completely missed that supercharged generator. I don't know, this DLC, they haven't been making the boss fights and the raid fights like decent fights. Like stuff's just disappearing and reappearing. That's not, I don't know. It's not good for trying to parse. You know what I mean? Especially the last boss of the Lurden raid, he just keeps, you know what I mean? It's already tedious now. I got 9 minutes, 51 seconds. I wasn't trying to go super fast or anything, but just casual. I'm gonna give you a little tour of my base after this too. Some people like my base. Kind of like a Batman inspired kind of base. Looking at the damage there, not too bad for tank roll and tank gear. Yeah, oh yeah, EOG, that was the other artifact. That's the loadout. Outrage Relentless. Yeah. You guys already know. Everything into might in this build. Sitting at 509 SP. Not too shabby. I haven't been able to grind SP, and I haven't been playing for like 3 seasons of episodes, but what can you do? Especially if you gotta work, it's like hard to get your SP up while you're working, but you just gotta crack on it here and there. This is my other battle tank build with my Omega, Ebon, Amulet. It's pretty deadly and dangerous. What's happening here though is I wouldn't be getting the heals, and the Spartan target in the base sucks. Like right there, like there's a damage that's not being accounted for, so you always just got to go to the House of Ledge. But I'm not getting the heals off Tornado because I got Tornado on. When you hit a Spartan target, for some reason it doesn't proc the heals of your damage, because usually I can keep sustained with my rotation. Even like Omega and Amulet, it only heals me half of the damage, but when Tornado's on, all this damage I'm doing, 15% of it heals me. So usually I can stay at full health and then use my Omega as like a Rage Crash canceller just because the healing is so strong from it. Cat in the background yelling.